Ritu, and today we are going to see about 7th lesson grammar part 4. And let's see the today's content. One is le pronom relatif, it means what? Relative pronoun. And second one, associer la question, it means match the following question. And third one, traduire le dialogue en anglais, it means translate the dialogue in English. And these are the content today we are going to see. For the pronoun relative. Relative means what? Relative pronoun. And this is the definition for that. Relative pronoun or connectors, and they link relative class to main class so that you don't have to repeat subject and object. And relative pronoun என்றது என்னதுன்னா that are connectors and they link two sentences. What are the two sentences? One is the relative class and another one is what? Main class, so that you don't have the repeated subject. அதனால நமக்கு repeated subject, it avoid the repetition of the subject and the objects. And these are the relative pronoun words. First one is what? Qui. Qui means what? Who. And second is what? Que. And what is the meaning of que? Which or that. And dont. Dont means what? Whom. And vous means what? Where. So these are called what? Relative pronoun words. And where we have to use qui and que. So qui and que can both be used to refer the person or thing. So qui and que, it is used both for the person as well as the things. And what is the difference between qui and que? And qui, it is used for the subject or indirect object for the person, and que is the direct object, it is used for the things. And qui is also being a good being used after preposition. So after the preposition also you can use the relative pronoun que. And what are the preposition? A, the and pour. These are all some preposition. And qui, it's subject and it means what? Who, which or that. And second, que, it is direct object. And what could it mean? It could mean who, whom, which or that. And see the example for that. Mon frère qui a 20 ans est à l'université. So here the subject is what? Mon frère. It refers to the what? Person. So for that person you can use the relative pronoun qui. And the meaning of the sentence, my brother who is 20 is at university. So who, it refers to that mon frère. Mon frère, it means my brother. It's one of the person, so that you can use the relative pronoun qui. And second, voilà la maison que nous voulons acheter. So that the house which we want to buy. Here the house is what? Direct object. It's like a thing. So for that you can use the relative pronoun que. And agreement of the past participle. So when you are using the relative pronoun, some set of rules are there. Let's see the rules. When you give extra details about a noun by including que, it means what? That or which. The noun is object of the second class. Since que before the verb, the past participle has to agree with the subject. So if you are using que in the sentence, after that past participle of the verb, it agreement the the gender and number. So here the example, je sentis les fleurs. Here I smell the flowers. So this is the sentence. When you change into the relative pronoun, the direct object flowers of the verb, a senti is placed after the verb, and therefore there is no agreement. Here there is no endings. So when you change into the relative pronoun, les fleurs que j'ai senti est une balle. So here you have to add the endings because you are using which relative pronoun que. For that you have to add the endings according to the gender and the number. See the meaning of the sentence. Le fleur that I smelled were beautiful. And here relative pronoun que, which repeat the flower, feminine plural, in the subordinate class is placed before the verb a senti, and therefore there is a agreement. So after that senti have to add es because the subject is what? Feminine plural. For the feminine plural you have to add yes. And this is the agreement of past participle when you are using the que relative pronoun. And what is the third relative pronoun? Dont. So another French relative pronoun is dont. When translated in English, it means whose, of whom, or of which. So this is the meaning of dont, and it may be used to refer person or thing. So dont it is used for the person as well as thing. See the example. This is a plural noun. Les films dont tu parles. So the films you are talking about. And next singular noun, la femme dont la voiture est en panne. So the woman whose car has broken down. So this is used for the object as well as the um, person also. And what is the fourth relative pronoun? Vous. Vous means what? Where. So this French relative pronoun is used to place and time. See the example. And this is used for the place and time. And Paris est la vie. Vous, on peut manger les meilleurs escargots. So here Paris is the city. So Paris it's a place. For that you can use the relative pronoun vous. So where we can eat the best snails. So these are four relative pronouns. So what are the four relative pronouns? One is qui. It is used for the person as well as it is used for the person and it means what? Vous. And second one is what? Que. It is used for the things and it means what or that. Which or that. And third means what? Dont. Dont means what? Whom or whose. And it is used for the person as well as thing. And fourth is what? Vous. Vous means what? Where. And it is used for the place and time. And let's see the first exercise which is based on our today's content. It means les pronoms relatifs. So lisez les phrases avec les pronoms relatifs qui. So read the sentence with the relative pronoun qui. So qui it is used for the person as well as thing and it means what or which, that. So here Shillong est une belle ville. So it means Shillong it's a beautiful city. And elle est située dans le nord et de l'Inde. So it is situated in the north side of India. So here the repeated noun is what? That is Shillong only. For that you can use the relative pronoun qui. So instead of al. So the answer Shillong est une belle ville that is situated in north side of India. So that it replaces what? That Shillong city only. And second one, la Normandie est une région française. So Normandy it's a French region and cette région est dans la côte. It means this region is in the coast. So here the replacement noun is what? Cette region. Cette region means what? This region. That is a repeated noun. So for that you can use the relative pronoun in between the sentence qui. So it means la Normandie est une région française qui est dans la côte. It means Normandy is a French region that is in the coast. Next one, nous avons vu un jardin. Ce jardin est magnifique. So we have saw the garden and this garden is magnifique. So here the replacement word is what? Ce jardin. Ce jardin means what? This garden. So this garden, for that you can use the relative pronoun qui only. So nous avons vu un jardin qui est magnifique. So it means we saw the garden that is magnifique. And even l'été non de la saison de mangue. So in the summer season in India is mango season. And next les mangues sont delicious. It means the mangoes are delicious. Here the replacement noun is what? Les mangues. Les mangues means what? Mangoes. So the answer, l'été non de la saison de mangue qui sont delicious. It means what? That is delicious. And next one, nous allons rencontrer un écrivain. So we are going to meet a writer. And cet écrivain est français. So that writer is what? French writer. So here the replacement word is what? Cet écrivain. Cet écrivain. It means that writer. And next one, nous allons rencontrer un écrivain qui est français. So we are going to meet a French writer. We are going to meet a writer who is a French. So this is the first exercise which is based on your content, that is relative pronoun qui. And second one, relay les phrases par les pronoms relatifs que. So you have to use que. And what is the meaning of que? What or which or that. It is used for the things as well as person. And first one, j'achète une jupe dans une boutique. So I bought a skirt in a showroom. And next, boutique. And next, je visite souvent cette boutique. So I often visit this boutique. So in this case, you can use the que in between these two sentences. So you should not omit any subject or any verb over here. Okay, so in between you have to use the que subject. So for the answer, j'achète une jupe dans une boutique que je visite souvent. So it means I bought a skirt in a boutique and that I visit often. And second one, c'est mon professeur de français. So this is my French professor and tout le monde aime ce professeur. It means what? All everyone loves this teacher. So in this case, you can use the relative pronoun in between these two sentences. So the answer, c'est mon professeur de français que tout le monde aime. So, and it means which everyone, like. Next one, j'aime bien la France. So I like France. And je voudrais visiter la France un jour. So I would like to visit France a day. So in this case, you can use the relative pronoun in between these two sentences. So j'aime bien la France que je voudrais visiter un jour. And next one, tu as acheté un roman français. So you have bought a French novel and tu voulais lire ce roman. So you want to read this novel. So the answer, tu as acheté un roman français que tu as voulu lire. And next one, c'est un grand temple de la dynastie Chola. So this is the big dynasty, Chola dynasty, and nous allons le visiter. It means we are going to visit. So in this case, you should not use this pronoun le. So you have to remove. Why? Because this le it refers to what? The temple only. So that you have to remove. And the answer, c'est un grand temple de la Chola, dynastie Chola que nous allons visiter. So that we are going to visit. So this is the second exercise. You have to use the relative pronoun que. And move to the third one. Associer les questions et les réponses avec l'expression du temps. So here you have to match the question and the answer with the time expression. And see the first one. Depuis quand apprenez-vous le français? So how long have you been learned French? So the answer, j'apprends le français depuis 4 ans. So I learned French since 4 years. And second one, quand partez-vous en Inde? So when do you leave to India? For that answer, je pars en Inde pendant les vacances. It means what? I'm going to India during the vacation only. And see when, quand avez-vous parlé à votre voisin? So when do you speak with your neighbor? And third one, je lui ai parlé il y a 3 mois. It means I speak to him in 3 months. And next one, quand commence le film? So when the film starts or begins. So ils commencent. Here the answer is this. Ils commencent dans 15 minutes. It means what? They are going to start within 15 minutes. And quand commence le cours de musique? So when do the music class starts? So ils commencent à 10h. Ils commencent on 10h only. So it starts with 10 o'clock. So these are the third exercise for math. And move to the fourth. Traduisez les phrases souvent en anglais. So translate the sentence in English. And see the first one. Je cherche un ordinateur de dernier model. And it means what? I look for your latest model computer. And second one, il fait combien une imprimante à laser? So a laser printer, how much is it cost? And C1, quel est le prix de ce portable? And it means what is the price of this mobile? Portable means what? Mobile. And D1, je voudrais offrir le parfum Shalimar à une amie. So I would like to offer Shalimar perfume to your friend. And even je vais réfléchir et je viendrai. So it means I will think over and I will return. So these are the fourth exercises. It means translate the sentence in English. And these are the today's content. So let us record once again that our today's content. So what is the relative pronoun? So pronoun relative means what? A relative pronoun. So and what are the relative pronouns? One is que and another one is what? Qui. So que, it is used for the thing as well as a person, and it means what, who, which in that. And what it represent a subject, and it replaces the additional subject while linking the two sentence in one sentence. And after key a verb comes, that is conjugated verb. And second one is what? Ke means what? Which, that or whom. And what it represent a direct object complement. After ke a subject comes. And these are the two relative pronouns which you have seen in this video. And if you have any doubt, please refer this video again. And have a nice day to all. Thank you.